etiefo nsem bi ekoso eye nsem be ya na ansana e kwakobo audio no amama tie no message notification button no obetene ni on so the any update be bia onsa beka na wahwe na wa like wa subscribe ama bibia aye kama mangi bre ni enkotie nsem kakra e wo ho.
There may be something inside there that has to be exorcised. We will not take it for granted. We'll get inside there and get it out.
In fact, when I was in Morocco, I was wondering why anytime I'm out of the seat, there's trouble. Immediately I hand over, there's order. I'm never present when you have those things. I remember just last week when I was moving to my office, I handed over to my second deputy speaker. Immediately he sat and started. Members were on their feet singing and saying so many things. I was still at my lobby. I don't know whether to rush back to come and take over, and that would not show good leadership. So I restrained myself and watched all that happen. Why? And sometimes when wise men speak and people don't listen, these are the consequences. There is good reason why the country differed from other countries and decided that the speaker must be one, not a member of parliament, two, impartial, not neutral, impartial. So when you give a decision that people sitting on that chair can be partial, you created disorder. I will be quoting decisions that I spoke against, and you people moved with them up, and they became decisions of courts and rules in this house, in this country, for you to see the consequences. That is the only reason why any of the deputies, when they are sent onto the chair, you behave the way you behave. Well, you see them as what? One of you unaligned. So the others not belonging will not go with him, even when he's doing the right thing. 43 to 45. And he says, but whoever aspires to attain greatness among you must become your servant. And whoever seeks to be foremost must assume the role of a servant to all. For even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to render service, and to offer his life as a ransom for many. Some of the things I do is clear manifestation that I'm prepared to offer my life for Ghana. But I also know very well that in the Holy Book it is stated, spare the rod and spoil the child. The rod here is not just referring to the king. It's referring to what is right, what is just, what is the rule of law. And so that rod, I will not spare, and I will not spoil you. Ghana must be saved. Amen. What I just read encapsulates the essence of servant leadership, emphasizing the transformative power of humility and service. and the conviction to sacrifice one's life in positions of influence in order to transform the world. The Holy Bible venerates Jesus for his humility, integrity, and unwavering commitment to serve, to love, to respect, to heal, to provide, to preserve, and most significantly, to present himself as a sacrificial offering. He exemplified this ultimate sacrifice by laying down his life for others, showing that true leadership is rooted in selflessness and a profound sense of duty towards all, not some. Drawing from my extensive lifelong experience in leadership and mentorship, I started when I was in school. It's not today. And many of them were all sacrificial. I never thought of myself first. I always think of others because I know I am blessed and God is always there for me. So I confidently said that one of the distinguishing hallmarks of an altruistic and conscientious leader is the ability to give others the invaluable gift of selfless service. Such leaders cultivate an environment where collaboration and support thrive, inspiring those around them to rise to their full potential. To the honorable members gathered here today, I respectfully implore you to eschew ego. To eschew indiscipline and the air of superiority complex, and climb down from the high horses to the level of your constituents. Humble yourselves and accord priority to the needs of your constituents. It is through their embodiment of genuine leadership that one is able to cultivate a profound sense of community while also instilling a higher purpose of integrity that promotes a collective vision which surpasses individual aspirations. I'm happy you are all gathered here. Have a weapon I'll use on the floor. And so I'll call for the names of all those present here. And I'll apply it on the floor. We need to work together. A community enriched by servant leaders is a testament to the empowerment of its members. Such leadership not only elevates individual talents and experiences, but also contributes to safeguard a better, healthier, and stronger parliament. Ultimately, such a parliament becomes a blessing to the society as a whole. The legacy of leadership, in whatever capacity, whether as a devoted member of God, advancing the spiritual development of your congregation, a distinguished traditional leader, shaping the dynamics of your community, a strategic manager, overseeing a corporate team, or a dedicated political leader advocating for your constituents. One's foremost obligation ought to be the service of the populace and the enhancement of the nation's welfare. In this era of the fourth industrial revolution, in which the world has become a global village, we as leaders must not overlook disregard the fact that whatever we do today is not only observed by the youth through their lenses, but also becomes the touchstones by which we are judged. We should always strive to be remembered for the wrongs we corrected, rather than the rights we abused. And this is copiously covered in the Holy Bible. Our legacies are the guides. They are the touchstones. And Proverbs 11:14 says, when there is no guidance, a person falls. But when there are many counselors, there is safety. As leaders of today, we must confront a crucial question. Are we truly exemplifying the values that will inspire our youth? Or are we inadvertently becoming the distractions that could lead to the downfall of our nation? The profound words of one French author, Francis de la Rochefoucauld, said, and I quote, "Nothing is as contagious as example." Nothing is as contagious as example. We never perform a great deed or act of evil that does not provide its likeness. So when, as elected representatives, you stand on the floor of Parliament and think you are joking, you are setting examples. It's not what you are saying, but what you are doing. It's not how many times you go to church or to the mosque. It's the examples that you are living for generations. Imagine a future where the youth recount stories of our leadership with disappointment, viewing us as missed opportunities rather than catalysts for change.